high level stuff. You have to just start doing raw action. A lot of people do nothing. Going further in your process is a demon that has convinced you their whispers are correct. Any obstacle that is slowing down your process is a demon convincing you their whispers are correct. When you see it from that lens and you can believe, no, not believe, you can know that that's what's going on, that little demons are whispering in your head. Come here. You can understand that, oh, these little demons are little things getting to me. How Come on in, Charlie. Okay. Guys, you don't need to feel resistance any longer. So, what do I mean when I say resistance? I'm talking about, you're a bitch, bro. You think this shit's supposed to be like war all the time. I don't say you're a bitch as in you're like, I mean it as in like a female dog, bro. You're acting like everything has to be strife and barking. Understand what I mean when I'm saying this, bro. Like, you act as if this, and if you're one of the ones that's watching this for the advice, good on you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my little bros out there who feel like they have to listen to this Andrew Tate advice of being a man is discipline all the time and hard strain, which is in like struggle. I'm done with that voice. But sure, in the moments of battle, in like your training and your event or whatever it is, sure, you'll have struggled moments and it'll be hard. Like that's a given, right? I won't take that away from anybody. That's a given, and it's respected, right? However, I have a few points I want to mention. You have that belief. You have this belief of it has to be an upstream battle. Like it has to be hard, and you have to kind of not like the process, but you have to keep the discipline to hold it. Like I've seen so many videos of dudes that love talking about, I do not want to wake up, I do not want to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Like, sure, you don't want to do it some days, but like, let's be real, your emotions aren't that, like, you're kind of like performing a hard act. When I say you're performing, like you're acting as if you're an actor being this hard. Like, it's, if you're not running 200 miles for breakfast like David Goggins, right? Like you're not about to go through hell. Whatever you're gonna do, like, you know, you could do times 5 more, right? Like realistically, unless like you're a real G and you're just going max, which I wouldn't recommend because balancing recovery and training is very important. But I'm getting off topic. You don't need to have that belief. You don't need to have the belief of feeling all this hardness all the time. I used to fall for that too. I remember when I started my running journey, I would like tell myself I have to feel like I don't want to do it. Isn't that weird? I told myself before the run, I'm like, oh man, I don't want to do this. Even though like my true core feelings were kind of like neutral. Like realistically, and this is some real human shit, I didn't really feel like I didn't want to. I mean, I knew it would be kind of challenging because I was new to running, but like something in my mind was like, this is gonna be hard. Like I didn't really care. And I'm not trying to be cool as in like, oh, I don't care if it's gonna be hard. No, like genuinely in my heart I was just like I'm gonna go do a hard workout. But my belief told me I have to kind of see it as some hard mountain I have to climb. No, I don't. I would have been way better off just kind of thinking, oh, this is gonna be a fun run, right? And that's where I want to get to with this next part of the truth. What's the truth? So we've acknowledged your belief is kind of just making it harder for you, unnecessarily harder for you. This resistance, this, right? The truth is, certain actions lead to your success. That's it. Consistent execution of certain actions will lead to your success. I'll say it one more time. Consistent execution of certain actions will lead you to success. It is as simple as that. The nitty and gritty descriptive micro tunings of this thing might not be as simple, right? It might be a little jotting and planning and connecting and all that. But down to the root plan of this thing you're trying to achieve is find out what actions you have to take. Commit yourself to consistently executing on them all the time, and then boom, success is gonna just come. Success is gonna fall into your lap just like that. If you believe that that's the truth, if you believe it's the truth of doing consistent actions, you're just gonna succeed. You're gonna win. If you have faith in that, you're gonna win. So in that, let me drink one more sip. I'm about to cook. Lord, don't kill me. Within that, notice how I said nothing about feelings. Of course, sure, have faith, have the feeling of faith. Notice how I said nothing about how you feel. Oh, you have to feel grit. Grit is something you take out in the moments of pain and heat. Yes, we know this. However, to succeed, to get the thing you want, let's say it's your ideal physical self, which if you'd love to optimize and transform into that, click the link so you can learn more. But if you want your ideal physical self, it's not about your feelings. It's about getting the actions done. Of course, I'm all about that esoteric manifestation, law of attraction, helping yourself by intuitively feeling the feelings of your future, your present self as your ideal self, and then that'll conjure up in the physical. Sure, all that is true. However, for the people I think that are watching this, you need to have level 1 built before you can start thinking about all that high level stuff. You have to just start doing raw action. A lot of people do nothing, and it's so frustrating because you don't realize how much goodness is waiting for you if you just do some actions. If you just do a little bit, holy crap, you'll get so much. That term is called noob gains, right? I'm pretty sure I'm getting it right. I haven't been a gym bro for a while, so I don't know. But newbie gains, I'm pretty sure is what it's called. Of when you first start doing the thing that you want to do, you just like instantly just keep getting rewards. Like you do like 10 bicep curls and like boom, you're sore. Dude, you know how many sets I have to do to feel soreness? That's not me trying to flex. That's me saying I'm at a point where it's like I have to find new ways to get the same rewards that I got so quickly at the beginning. If you're at your beginning stages, stop listening to me right now. Just go out and run. Go out and lift. Do 20 push-ups right now. Do 100 push-ups. Do 4 sets of 25 each. Go ahead. Do it right now. But you're probably not, though. You're probably going to continue watching me right now. And you probably just had a feeling in your chest. You probably just had a feeling of shame in your chest because you didn't just take the action. Take the action right now. If you feel these feelings of, oh man, I'm not doing the thing I'm supposed to, I'm a loser. If you have these thoughts, transmute them. You have to realize these demons that are holding you. I'm gonna say this. The demons that are holding you. Your idea that you can't drop down right now and do 100 push-ups, or your idea of any obstacle, even if it's less than the low level stuff. It's if you're at a high level and you have more nuanced, if you're one of our higher level brothers, then you're at a stage where it's more nuanced, it's a little more complicated, so it's not just 100 push-ups, right? So you might be just underwhelmed by that feeling, which is good. That means you're at a higher level. However, for that, any obstacle, and this is what I'm trying to get at, either if you're at a low level of not being able to do push-ups because you're a little pussy bitch, or you're a higher level and your problems are more nuanced and complicated, any obstacle that holds you from going further in your process is a demon that has convinced you their whispers are correct. Any obstacle that is slowing down your process is a demon convincing you their whispers are correct. When you see it from that lens and you can you can know that that's what's going on, that little demons are whispering in your head. Come here. You can understand that, these little demons are little things getting to me. How am I this powerful young man of specimen, right? God chose you to be alive. There were millions of sperm in your dad's balls. God chose you to be alive, and you're convincing yourself these demons are correct for saying you can't do 100 push-ups, for saying you can't figure out this plateau of being able to lift 225 on bench, but you can't get your deadlift any higher. From the most simple, just raw execution to complicated statistics, you can't overcome these little demons. These little demons are nothing. They're nothing. There's no need to give them any type of credit. The only reason that they feel they have power, that you feel they have power, is because you have given them your power that God gave you. God gave you power to run a marathon. God gave you power to lift 700 pounds. You might not have found either of those powers yet, but they're there. They're within you. The Spirit of God dwells within you. You are giving your power to these little demons. You are giving your power, and let me circle it back to the main point of this video. You're giving your power to these unnecessary beliefs, your demons, about feeling like it has to be hard. When you think it's hard, and I keep emphasizing this, when you are convincing yourself these demons are correct, that 100 push-ups that I tell you to do seems hard. But to me, and I want to give you a real life example, because who am I to say all this, right? If you made it this far, thank you. But who am I to say all this, right? This morning, I was looking at YouTube reels. I did my meditation. I came out here. I meditated a little bit again. I read my science book, whatever it is, right? I like my little morning routine. I have a nice romantic self routine. I was in my room watching YouTube reels. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but maybe I should have. I was watching them, and one came up. It was Floyd Mayweather. It was Floyd Mayweather in his process of training. And I remember it was no music. It was just him saying, a clip of him running. And he goes, hard work, dedication, hard work. I'm a one-man army, right? Dude, that lit a fire in me. That lit a fire in me to run I watched that video, and within 30 seconds, I had put this shirt on. This shirt. And within 30 seconds, I put this shirt on. I put some socks on, ran downstairs, put my shoes on, and within 7 minutes, I was on the block running. From that one YouTube reel, I'm putting this on God. From that one YouTube video or reel, I went on a 4-mile run. Notice how when your beliefs trigger you, they make you feel everything is hard and everything is difficult, and that pushes you away from the action. And on the other end, me, who's been doing this for years and understands how to use his energy and transmute it to benefit myself, I have made it now that one little YouTube reel, not 20 motivational search ups, no, one YouTube reel that I randomly stumble on gives me enough power and energy, because I don't listen to the demons, I listen to the angels. Now, I hope none of this sounds like spiritual psychosis. I really hope you guys understand the metaphors I'm trying to get at. When I say angels, when I say demons, if you're at a spiritual awareness, you can understand what I'm saying without me needing to explain myself. However, if you're not, that's totally fine. We all have our own journeys. These angels are your good beliefs, are your benefits. These demons are your porn addictions, your weed addictions, your I don't even know what like type of things. I don't listen to them anymore. Like, I'm trying to like be relatable to you, but like I don't get me wrong, I still have these demons. I have my own in different ways, in different magnitudes, all that. We all have them. They all try creeping up to us. However, that's not important. You see what I'm getting at? That's not important. We don't have to think about that. No resistance necessary. We don't have to consider these demons that add no benefit and only cause strife. There's nothing stopping us from just ignoring them. And for my lower level guys that are really struggling with this, it's hard. It's way easier said than done. Of course, I sit with you. I feel you on that. However, the more you do it, the stronger you get at executing. It's a very good quote. It never gets easier, you get stronger. It never gets easier, you get stronger. It never gets easier, you get stronger. What does that mean? These demons never go away. Never go away. They don't say, "Oh, he's so strong now." Don't think like you can overcome them. You can overcome them every day. However, they're gonna continue to roll past your front yard, your psychic front yard. They're gonna say, "Oh, hey, look at you." They're gonna try to appear as beautiful things. They're gonna appear as lustful feelings that get you to your porn. Holy shit! I hope for some of my guys that are dealing with porn addiction, that just kind of clicked in your head. They come around as beautiful paintings, as beautiful things. The devil is one of the most beautiful people, is one of the most beautiful things you will ever see. And that's the true evil, because it'll suck you in. Truth is, correct actions aligned to your goal, met with consistent execution, will lead you to your goals. If you want to transform your ideal physical self, you can learn more and click the link in the description and join the group and join this community. It's small now, but it will rapidly increase. I'm going to leave you guys with this. Why not create enjoyment? If the feelings aren't necessary for execution, why not make them enjoy it? Enjoy the process so you can look back and have no regrets about anything you did. But also, even more important, so you can know that through the process, you love it and you love yourself just as much. Alright, we're live. Alright, everybody. If you made it this far into the video, I truly appreciate you. And I really hope that you can click the link in the description and join the group. It is a free group, and then if you just join, sign up, put your email, you can go to the classroom section, and then there's going to be the Ideal Physical Self there, so you can look at it and check it out. If not, totally fine. It's always going to be there like a book ready to be purchased for your choice. Be a part of the community though. Say things, because if I'm the one that's starting it, that means like-minded people are going to be attracted to it. So if you feel that you want to be around people that share the same values or ideas or speak the same way I speak, then join the group and let's create this. Thanks for watching. Become your ideal physical self.